we started discussing about DAX functions. In DAX functions, we discussed about text functions. In today's class, we'll go and discuss about logical functions. What are the different logical functions we have? We'll discuss. The second category of functions we will discuss is logical functions. Logical functions. Fine. In these logical functions, the first function I have is if function. In the logical functions, the first function I have is if function. Let me explain what if function will do. Let me open Power BI Desktop. If function, guys. Let me explain what if function will do. Look at this here. Let me load some tables. Click on Excel. Let me load EMP, DEPT tables. Orders table, click on load. Fine, guys. Now, I want a new column here, a salary range column here. So they're asking to create one visual here. In this visual, they're asking to show employee name and what is the job for that employee and what is the salary, and beside the salary they're asking to show salary range. So they're asking to show something like this: when salary value is less than 3,000, or when the salary value is less than 1,000. When the salary value is less than 1,000, show it as low salary. Remaining all the places, show it as high salary. So for this 950 and 800, Smith and James, I want to show low salary. Remaining all the employees, I need to show high salary. Salary less than 1,000. The employees who have a salary less than 1,000, we need to show it as low salary. Yes. How can you show it here? So I don't have any salary range column. I need to derive myself. Whenever we need to derive any conditional column, we can use if function, guys. If function is used to check the given expression is true or false. It will check the condition what you are going to given here is true or false. You will understand. Let me write it. Right, I need to derive salary range here. Just click on new column, guys. For every row I need one value. Select the table, click on new column, and you can give the column name. I'll give the column name as salary range, and I want to write the condition, so I want to use a function called if. We know that when you use any function in DAX, it will tell what arguments you need to pass. Logical test, result if true, and result if false. 3 arguments I need to pass here. So first let me write the logical test. I need to write the condition based on salary column. Go and write that logical condition here. Any test. Salary. I want to write the condition on salary column less than 1,000. When salary value is less than 1,000, when this condition is true, what you want in the output? When the condition is true, what you want in the output? Result if true, I want low salary, right? Just go and write up low salary. So the next argument is result if false. The next one is result if false. If this condition is false, what you want? So basically, when there is any argument in the square bracket, it's an optional. When there is any argument in the square bracket, it's an optional. You can ignore it. Optional arguments can be ignored. So can we ignore mandatory arguments? The arguments which are not there in the square brackets, they are mandatory. Logical test is mandatory. When this condition is true, result if true is mandatory. So I'm not giving result if true. It will tell you too few arguments were passed to the if function. The minimum arguments count for this function is 2. So mandatory arguments, you need to pass it, otherwise it will not execute. So when this condition is true, what you need? I need low salary. When you are not giving any optional argument, by default it will take one value. So result if false, by default it will take blank value, blank. When you are not passing result if false, if it is true, it will show low salary. If it is false, it will show blank value. Default, it will show blank value. Look at this. When I don't pass it, wherever the condition is true, so it will execute row by row, guys. For this row, so for this row, look at this. For this row, 800 will come here. 800, is it less than 1000? Yes, it is less than 1000. So, and the condition is true, it is returning this. So for first row, when it execute, first row salary is 2450. 2450 will come here. 2450, is it less than 1000? Condition is false. So false condition, you are not passing the argument. Default, it is taking what value? Blank value. So when you derive any new column, row by row, it will execute. It will give the output. I don't want blank value there. I want it as high salary, yes. High salary. Just close this. Press enter. Right? So wherever the salaries are less than 1000, it is showing low salaries. Remaining all the places, it is showing high salaries. Now I can just drag it and I can show it. Salary range, I can drag it. I can show it here based on the salaries they have. The next one is nested if. Sometimes we need to write multiple conditions, guys. Now you are writing only two conditions, two values. In the output, you are expecting only two values. You return one condition. If condition is true, you will get one value. Otherwise, you will get another value. This time, I want some other way, guys, like this. Let me write here. When the salary values are less than, 1000, low salary. And when the salary values are greater than or equal to 3000, starting from 3000, greater than 3000, I want to show it as high salary. When the salaries are between these two, I want to write medium salary. This time, three conditions I want to check it, guys. Not one. When the salary values is less than 1000, I need to write it as low salary. When it is greater than 3000, greater than or equal to 3000, I need to write it as high salary. Otherwise, medium salary. When you want three values in the output, how can you get it? So select the same table. For every row, I need one value. Click on new column again. For every row, I need one value. Click on new column. This is again salary range 1. I'll give it as 1. So same column name, I cannot give it. So this time, first, if you want to write one logical condition here, if salary I want to write the condition on salary column. If the salary is less than 1000, what I want in the output? I want low salary. First condition is okay, perfect. But I want two more conditions. Not only low salary and high salary. I want medium salary also. This time when you go and write high salary, it will give only two conditions, right? In the output, it will give only two values. One is low salary, second one is high salary. But I want medium salary also. When the sales value is between 1000 and 3000 like this, there I need to have medium salary. How can you get that medium salary here? So whenever you need to get three values, you need to go with nested if case. One if within another if. Let me go here. I want to take one more if condition. So once you are done with checking this condition, I will explain how it will work. So I want to write one more condition. If salary is greater than or equal to 3000 and it is high salary. Otherwise, I can go and write medium salary. Right? So this is the formula, guys. I will show you how it will work. Just close one more bracket. I said that if you want to format this DAX code, you can format it. Control all, copy this. Where you can format it? Open DAX formatter. When you go to the DAX formatter, when I open it, you can paste your code. You can click on format. So it will give a proper code for you. Just copy and paste it here. Look at this here. So if I'm writing one if within another if, another if. So when you write one if within the another if, we call it as nested if. So first, this formula will even execute row by row, guys. This formula will even execute row by row. First, it will take first row. So salary is 2450 for first row, guys. 2450 will come here. Is it 2450 less than 1000? When it is less than 1000, it will show low salary. So when this condition is false, it will go to the next comma. This is the condition. When it is true, you will get this. When it is false, you return another if. When it is false, you return another if. We know it. In the if function, first it will check the condition. If it is true, it will give this value. If it is false, it will go to the next comma. Whatever you written there, it will go and check it. And in the next, I'll write one more if. In the one more if, I am asking to check one more condition. The same salary 2450 will go here. And 2450, is it greater than or equal to 3000? Again, condition false. So when condition true, you will get this value. When condition false, you will get this value. So as the condition is false, you are getting medium salary. 2450 is between 1000 and 3000. Yes, medium salary is correct. Like this, it will execute row by row, guys. If you look at this row, 8000 salary will come here. If 800 is less than 1000, true. When the condition is true, it will show low salary. It will directly write row salary here. It will not go and check other conditions. If you check 5000 here, when 5000 is coming here, 5000 is less than 1000. Yes, true. 5000 is less than 1000. True. Sorry, false. When it is false, it will go to next comma, whatever you are writing here. And same 5000 will go here. 5000 is greater than or equal to 3000. True. When it is true, it will return high salary. This formula will execute row by row and it will give the output to you. So one if within another if case, nested if we call it as. So now you got three values here. Go and check it. You'll have three values: medium salary, high salary, low salary, three values. So whenever you want two values in the output, only one if is sufficient, guys. One if is sufficient. Whenever you want three values in the output, nested if, two ifs are required. This time the requirement is, I have department number column. I need to derive the D name from the department number. D name. So what I need here is, when department number equal to 10, I want to show it as sales. When department number equal to 20, I need to show it as HR. When department number equal to 30, I need to show it as marketing. When it is other than 10, 20 and 30, I need to show it as unknown. I want 4 values in the output. When you want 4 values in the output, you want to use how many ifs? 3 ifs you need to use. How many values you want in the output? -1 ifs. I want to create one conditional column called dname column. Just click on new column. For every row I need one value. I need to derive this time dname column. Dname column. Just if I'll start with if. First I'll write the condition on if department number equal to 10. First I need to check department number equal to 10. When this condition is true, what you want? I want the department name as sales, comma. I want to check some more conditions. What you can do? You can take one more if. If department number equal to 20. When this condition is true, what you want written in the output? HR, comma. I need to check some more conditions. If department number equal to 30, what I need in the output? Marketing. So now I'm done with, I have only one condition. If this condition is not true, if this condition is not true, if this condition is not true, what I want? I want it as unknown. Right? You can take 4 brackets. Press enter, guys. So look at this. It will, when you create any new column, it will execute row by row. It will execute row context. So it will take department number 10 equal to 10, condition true. You'll get sales in the output. Just it will stop here itself. And let's take 20. 20 will come here. 20 equal to 10, false. When it is false, it will go to the next if. When it is false, it will go to the next if. So 20 equal to 20, it is true here. You'll get HR. So when you take 50 equal to 10, false, it will go to the next if. 50 equal to 20, false, it will go to the next if. 50 equal to 30, false, it will go and written unknown in the output. So if you want to format this code, copy this code, go to the DAX formatter, you can paste it here. You can paste it here. Click on format. Right? It just got formatted. You can copy it and you can keep it here. Fine. So when you have more number of conditions, rather than nested if, better to go with switch, guys. There is switch. So whenever we need to write multiple conditions, rather than nested if, switch is the best one. I'll discuss about the switch in few minutes. Switch is the best one. The next one is we discussed if there is true and false functions, logical true and logical false. So sometimes you want output, not the text, not the number. I want logical values, true and false. Whenever you want any logical values, you can just go and use the true function, guys. True and false function. Look at this. I have a commission column here. I have a commission column. Whenever the commission is blank, I want to return as 0. No. If you enter wrong code, DAX formatter will throw error. So what do you mean to say? I'll go and remove something here in this formula. I'll go and remove something here and I'll paste it in DAX formatter. Let's assume I'll go and remove this extra brackets and something comma, I'll delete it. The code is wrong here. I'll copy this code. I'll go and paste this code in the DAX formatter. Paste it here. When I click on format, so what it is telling, it is giving error. The code is not correct. There are some errors. So there might be any error. It is telling that syntax error expected in the line 5. Somewhere here, comma is missing. So it will show some errors for you in the DAX formatter when the code is not correct. So just keep additional comma, and let me copy till here. So you want to add additional brackets. When you press enter, Power BI will add it automatically. I think even DAX formatter will add that automatically. I think Control V. When I click on format, still it is throwing error. You need to close the brackets here. Once you close the brackets, then only this code will be valid. Click on format. In Power BI, when I press enter, it will add extra brackets by its own. It will add extra brackets by its own. DAX formatter, if you enter the wrong DAX gate, DAX formatter will help. So it will throw error and it will show like this. So now wherever the commission is blank, I want to show it as 0. Wherever there is a commission, I want to show it as 1. Just click on, select the table, click on new column. So there is a commission function called is blank. Is blank. If is blank of is blank, or what is that function? If is blank only. Why it is not showing here? Is blank. If is blank of commission. When the commission is coming as blank, so when commission value is blank, this is blank will return true. Is blank function will check the condition, and if it is blank, it will return true. If it is non-blank, it will return false. Is blank function will return this value. It will check this value. If this value is blank, it will return true. If this value is non-blank, it will return false. So when it is true, when it is returning true, what you want in the output? 0. When it is returning false, what you want in the output? 1. 1. Just close this. It will give zeros and ones, guys. Wherever the commission is blank, it will return zeros. Wherever the commissions are there, it will return ones. So I said that is blank function will check the value is blank or not. If it is blank, it will return true. When it is not blank, it will return false. Now, instead of this, what I need is, I don't want the numeric values here. It is a number data type. I want logical values. When the commission is coming as, it will even execute row by row, guys. And commission is blank here. So for first row, commission is going as blank. Is blank of blank, it will return true. It will return 0. For this row, commission will go as 300. Is blank of 300, condition is false. When it is false, it will return 1. So instead of showing the numbers here, I want to show logical true and false. You will understand what is the use of them. True and false. If you want to show logical true and false in the output, there is a function called, when commission is blank, I want to show false in the output. False in the output. So when the commission is non-blank, I want to show in true in the output. True. So this false and true logical functions, look at this. This logical functions return the logical value true. Logical value true. Just close this, press enter. So you will get a data type as not text 1. These are not text values. They are logical true and false, guys. Logical true and false. Wherever the commissions are blank, you'll get false. Wherever the commissions are there, you'll get true. So we'll see where we will use this true. So there is not. So if you want opposite results, now whenever false is there, if you want to convert it to true, or whenever true is there, when you want to convert it to false, you can use not, guys. Not will, the DAX not function will convert true and false to true. It returns opposite results. When I just go and write not here, so it will check this condition. If is blank of commission, if commission is coming as blank, usually it will return false, right? So it will return false in the output, and you are using not here. That not will convert false to true. False to true. If you want opposite results somewhere, you can just use not function. I'll show you. The next one is OR logical function. There is one more logical function called OR. So there are some times where we need to check multiple conditions. If both the conditions are true, I want to show some value. So DAX OR function is like either or statement in English, which is used to check multiple expressions. There are some cases where we need to check multiple conditions. Look at this here. I have an orders table. There is an order date column. In the orders table, I have an order date column. Order date column. There are orders placed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there is a sales value. Total sales is 2.3 million. My client is asking to show weekend how much sales you are getting, weekday how much sales you are getting. The total sales is 2.3 million. Okay. Client is asking to create one visual. Show me weekend how much sales you are getting, weekday how much sales you are getting. Show me weekend how much sales you are getting, weekday how much sales you are getting. When you want to show weekend and weekday sales, first what we need one column where we have weekend or weekday. I don't have any column where weekend or weekday. Saturday and Sunday, I need to write it as weekend. From Monday to Friday, I need to write it as weekday. I don't have any column here. First, I need to derive it. First of all, I need to derive the day name from order date case. When you want to derive the day name from order date, how can we derive it? So for every row, I need one value. Select the orders table. Select the orders table. Click on new column. New column. I'll give the column name as day name, guys. Day name. Click on format. So there is a function. You will understand what this format function is in tomorrow's class. Whenever we need to derive day name from a date column, we need to use a function called format. Format from order date column, I need day name. Take order date. So in which format you want? If you want day name, you can go with 4Ds, guys. 4Ds will give day name. I'll discuss about format function when I discuss date and time functions. In the next class, I'll discuss date and time functions. That time you will see it. For now, just use this, guys. So format function will give you day name. I got the day name here. Each date is what? So we have 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You got the day name. Now, so when I go and use day name, it will show each day wise sales. I can go and use day name and sales. Just go and use the day name. Just go and use the sales. It will show day name wise sales, guys, here. It will just go and show day name wise sales. Each day, how much sales you are getting, it will show. I don't want like this. I want only two values. One is weekend sales, Saturday and Sunday, remaining all another value, guys. So now I want to derive one more conditional column here. When the day name is Sunday or when day name is Saturday, I need to write it as weekend for them. Remaining all the cases, I need to write it as weekday. Weekday. Just go and click on orders table. Click on new column, guys. Click on new column. So this time I need to derive whether it is weekend or weekday. Weekend or weekday. So I can just take if. I want to test one condition. If. So first condition, if I write day name, I derive day name column, right? Day name equal to Saturday. I written only one condition. When day name equal to Saturday, what you need in the output? It is weekend, guys. Else weekday. Weekday. Look at this. When I close this, when I press enter, what it will do is only for Saturday, it will give us weekend. Look at this. Only for Saturday, it is giving us weekend. Even for Sunday, it is giving us weekday. Yes, the condition is something like that. Day name, when Sunday is going, Sunday equal to Saturday false. Sunday equal to Saturday false. When it is false, it will write second statement, right? Weekday. But I want for Saturday and Sunday. So either it is Saturday or Sunday, two conditions. So in the if you can write only one condition. Whenever we need to write two conditions, we can use OR logical function, guys. OR logical function. So when you take OR logical function here, in the OR, you can write condition 1 and condition 2 here. Condition 1 and condition 2. This is condition 1, comma. You can go and write condition 2 here. The condition 2 is day name equal to Sunday. Day name equal to Sunday. Sunday. So this time I'm writing two conditions here. So press enter. You can even format this code to understand properly. Control Alt, Control C. Just go here. Select this. Click on format. So this time I can copy this code. I'll paste it here. Look at this. If I'm writing OR, in the OR we can write two conditions. This is condition 1 and this is condition 2. So when you use OR logical function, if any one of the condition is true, it will return true in the output. How the OR will work? If any one of the condition is true, it will return true in the output. If one condition is true, another condition is false, even it will return true. If one condition is false, another condition is true, it will return true. When it will return false? If both are false, it will return false. It will return false. Now in the OR, so let's assume, so Sunday is going here. Sunday equal to Saturday false. You're writing one more condition here. Sunday equal to Sunday true. In the OR logical function, when one condition is false, another condition is true, what it will return in the output? It will return true. When it is true, what it will write in the output? Weekend. It will write weekend in the output. Weekend in the output. So if you take Thursday, Thursday will go here. Thursday equal to Saturday false. Thursday equal to Sunday false. If both the conditions are false, in the OR it will return false. When it is false, it is weekday, guys. It is writing weekday. Now I got as expected. So I got as expected. I got weekday and weekend. So if you go and check Sunday, I'm getting as weekend. Sundays you are getting as weekend, and even for Saturday I'm getting as weekend. Now I can easily show weekend how much sales and weekday how much sales. I can take one column chart now. I'll go and show weekend how much sales you're getting, weekday how much sales you're getting. Just go and drag the column which we derived and drag the sales column, which will show weekend how much sales, weekday how much sales. Weekdays we are getting 1.6 million, weekend we are getting 0.7 million. If you want, you can show in two decimal places, right? 0.74 million. Go and sum these two values. When you sum these two values, you'll get approximately this 0.74 million, Saturday and Sunday together. Fine. Like this, whenever we need to check if any one of the condition is true, if you want to show some value, you can go with OR, guys. So this time, so OR can allow only two conditions. In OR, how many conditions you can write? In OR, I can write logical 1 and logical 2. I can write only two conditions. Let's assume my client is asking to include Friday also in the weekend. We need to include Friday also in the weekend. How can we include Friday also in the weekend? So wherever Friday is also there, now it is weekday, right? I want to send it to weekend. So instead of logical function, we can use operator also, guys. We have equivalent operator. So equivalent operator. So when you have operator, it is easy to write the code. So how can you write it? Just go here. Let me click on orders table. I want to create a new column. Just let me click on new column. Just select the orders table. Let me click on new column. So I want here, I will write weekend or weekday with the operator, guys. Operator. So if there is an operator, guys, if day name equal to Saturday, or there is a double pipe, day name equal to Saturday, or day name equal to Sunday, day name equal Sunday. Sunday. If or else you can write like this, guys. You can write in the second line. So if any one of this condition is true, if any one of this condition is true, what you want in the output? Result if true. Day name means Saturday or Sunday. I need it as weekend. Else weekday. Weekday. Just close this. Press enter, guys. You'll get the same result. In both the places, the output will be same. In these two cases, the output you are going to get is same. Weekend, weekend, weekday, weekday. So previously I used a logical function. This time I'm using operator. Operator. So writing the syntax with operator is easy, guys. Right? It will even check in the same way. When day name is Sunday, Sunday will come here. Sunday equals Saturday, false. Sunday equals Sunday, true. In the OR, when one is false, another one is true, it will return true. When it is true, it will write it as weekend. When it will return false, right? The next one is, so I want to include Friday also in the weekend. So here, simple. When you want to even check Friday also, you can just write double pipe. One more double pipe. You can write day name equal to Friday. Equal to Friday. When I write day name equal to Friday, it will even include Friday also here. Friday also into weekend. So if you go and check it here, wherever Friday is there, it is even included in weekend. You can write multiple conditions, multiple OR conditions. 1, 2, 3 conditions I am writing. 3 conditions I'm writing. I can copy this. I can paste this. I can format. You are writing 3 conditions, guys. If order date day name equals Saturday or day name equals Sunday or Friday, it is weekend. If it is any one of this day, weekend, else weekday. So writing the syntax is simple, guys, here with pipe operator. The same syntax if you want to write here with OR function, you need to take one more OR here. So you already take one OR, right? You need to take one more OR here. In the one more OR, this is complete logical one. So whatever you have written till here, it is complete logical one, comma, you need to go and write logical 2 here. So in the logical 2, you can write day name equal to Friday. Friday. Just close this, press enter, guys. Friday. Just you need to keep one more double quotes here, Friday. So it will include Friday also here. So one OR can allow only 2. One OR can allow only 2. So first this will execute this OR. So it will check when day name equals Saturday or Sunday, it will return, if it is matching any one condition is matching, it will return true. And this OR will work now. So it will keep this true as it is. It will go and check this condition. So whether it is coming true or false, you'll get it. So based on this, one true, another false, it will return true. So you want to write like this. One OR can allow only 2 conditions. When you want to write more conditions, you need to use multiple ORs. So you see how complex the syntax is when you go with the function. Rather than if you go with the operator, we can easily readable. It is readable. If order day name equals Saturday or Sunday or Friday, it is weekend else weekday. It will check like this, guys. When Friday is coming, Friday equals Saturday, false. Friday equals Sunday, false. Friday equal to Friday, true. When any one of the condition is true, in the OR, it will return true, guys. So when it is written true, it will write in the weekend. You can go and write any condition there. Now it will show weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Friday, one sales value remaining in another value. Fine. Like this, we can write multiple conditions. There are some cases, if both the conditions are true, we've seen it, guys. Or double pipe, how to write the conditions, we've seen it. So when you want to write more number of OR conditions, rather than going and writing the multiple pipes, here you are writing with multiple pipes, guys. So you are writing with multiple pipes. Rather than this, there is an easy way to write this syntax, guys. When there are multiple OR conditions, better to go with in operator. Let me show you The same formula, how can I write with in operator? Just go and select the orders table now. Let me select this orders table. I want to create a new column. For every row, I need one value. Click on new column. What I need here is, so I want to derive weekend or weekday using in operator. Yes, in operator. So I'll write if logical test. I want to write the condition on day name. If day name, or else let me take it to the second line and write it. If day name, I can write in. And you want to give the list of values in flower brackets. Once you take in operator, you need to give the values in flower bracket. I can write Friday, Saturday. The next one is Saturday. The next one is Sunday, guys. Sunday. If the day name in any one of this day, close the flower bracket. If the day name is any one of this day, what you want in the output? So this is completely one condition, guys. If this condition is true, what you want in the output? I want it as weekend. Else it is weekday. Else it is what? Weekday. Just close the bracket. So this will even give the same result. So previously, whatever you written with the operator like this, even this will give the same output, guys. This will give the same output. Whatever we derived here, even this will give the same output. What it will do is, it will take Sunday. Ordered day means in means ordered day name in Friday, or day name Saturday, or day name Sunday. Like this, it will check, guys. So first it will go and take this Sunday. It will check whether the Sunday is there anywhere here. Yes, it is there. When it is there, it will return true. It will return true. Obviously, it will return weekend, guys. It will return weekend. When you take Thursday, Thursday is there in this list. It is not available. When it is not available, it will return false. So when it is written false, you'll get weekday, guys. So when you want to write multiple OR conditions, just use in operator. So syntax is easy to read, and the performance also good. Day name in Friday, day name equal to Friday, day name equal to Saturday, or day name equal to Sunday. So instead of or, we can go with in, guys. Multiple ORs, we can go with in. There are some cases where if both the conditions are true, I need to evaluate an expression. If both the conditions are true, when you want to evaluate an expression, you can go with AND logical function. There is one more logical function with the name what? AND. So what AND will do is, if both the conditions are true, then it will evaluate the expression. Take an example. I have an EMP table. In the EMP table, I need to increment the salary for 30th departments. That too in the 30th departments only for salesmen. So I want to create one column called revised salary column. In the revised salary column, for 30th department salesmen, I want to increment the salary by 1,000. Remaining all the employees, I need to keep the same salary. For that, what I can do is select the EMP table. For every row, I need one value. Click on new column. I'm showing here. I can give any name to my column, and after equal to, I can write the formula. Now, if you go and write just if department number equal to 30, when department number equal to 30, increment the salary by salary plus 1,000, else show the same salary. This formula, what it will do is, it will increment the salary for all the 30th department employees. If you go and check it, it will increment the salaries for all the 30th department employees. Whether they are salesman, it will increment the salary 1,600 plus 1,000. Whether they are manager, it will increment the salary. Whether they are clerk, it will increment the salary here 950 plus 1,000. But I don't want to increment all of them. You are just checking only one condition here. I'm telling that I want to check one more condition. Not only department number 13, and other condition is job equal to salesman. Both the conditions should be true. When you want both the conditions should be true, you want to use a logical function called AND. In the AND, you can write two conditions, guys. Logical 1 and logical 2. In the logical 2, I can write this is logical 1 condition and comma logical 2 condition. Logical 2 is on which column, guys? Job column. Job equal to what? Salesman. This time it will check if any one of this, if both the conditions are true. And means when it will return true is under. If both the conditions are true, then only it will return true. If condition 1 is true, condition 2 is true, and will return true. If condition 1 is true, second condition is false, it will return false. If condition 1 is false, condition 2 is true, it will return false. If both are false, it will return false. It will return true only in the case both conditions are true. Both conditions are true. If both the conditions are true, then only increment the salary by 1000. Look at this. It will even execute row by row, guys. So let's take this row. For this row, a department number is 30. Condition is true. Job equal to salesman. Condition is true. So when both the conditions are true in the under, it will return true. When it is returning true, it will increment the salary by 1000. Look at this, 1600 plus 1000, 2600. Look at this row. In this row, if you observe, so department number is 30. This condition is true. Job equal to manager. This condition is false. When one condition true, another condition false, and will return what? False. When it is false, it will show this salary. Same salary is showing. Whatever you have here, the same salary is showing. Take this first, any one of this row. In any one of this row, department number equal 20. Condition is false here. Job equal to clerk. Condition is false here. If both the conditions are false in and, it will return false. When it is false, it will show the same salary. Whatever salary you have, it is showing it. Whenever both the conditions are true, if you want to evaluate an expression, you can go and use under. So instead of and, we can go with operator also. Double ampersand. Equivalent operator is what? Double ampersand. I can get the same revised salary by writing a much better code with operator. I will use operator double ampersand here. So I can just go with if department number equal to 30, double ampersand, job equal to salesman. If both the conditions are true, what you want in the output, just go and write up. If it is returning true, I want the output as salary plus 1000. Else, I want the same salary. Just write it, close this, press enter. Both will give the same output. This one and this one. One we are using operator, another one we are using function here. Right? The next one is if error. If your expression is returning an error, in the place of error, if you want to send some values, you can send it. For some reasons, my expression is returning error. When your expression is returning error, if the expression is returning an error, look at this, let me write here. Select the table, or let me go to the orders table. I will write sales by quantity, guys. I want to derive unit price. Click on new column. I'll write unit price. So unit price formula is sales by quantity. Sales divided by quantity. So for some reasons, quantity values are getting as zeros, you'll get infinity. Infinity is nothing but an error, guys. Infinity errors. So for some reasons, if this expression is returning an error, in the place of error, if you want to show something, you can use if error function, guys. If error function. So this is the expression I'm writing here. For some reasons, if the expression is returning error, you'll get error in the output. I don't want to show the error there. I want to show something else. What you can do is, I can take if error function. So in the if error function, I can write one value or expression. I can write one value or expression. If that expression is giving an output, it will show that output. If that expression is returning an error, in the place of that error, it will show this value. Now I am going to write this expression. If sales by quantity is returning error, if this value is returning error, what you want in the output? I want 0 in the output, or I want 100 in the output. For now, just give 100. So for some reasons, if this expression is returning error, you will get error. Instead of error, you will get 100, guys. So here for first row, it is not returning any error. 77.88 by 2, it will give one value. So if it is not giving error, it will show that value. When it will show this value? Only if this expression is returning error. Let me remove this and hard code it to 0. Sales divided by 0. The sales value divided by 0 give infinity error. Will it show infinity, or will it show 100 here? It will show 100 here. Instead of showing infinity errors, it will show 100 here. Whenever expression is returning an error, in the place of error, if you want to show some value, you can go and use if error function, guys. If error function here. The next one is switch function. I said that whenever we need to write more number of conditions, rather than going with nested if, switch is the best one, guys. Look at this here. You derived department name column. Department name column. You written multiple ifs, 1, 2, 3 ifs. Rather than going with 3 ifs, I can just go with switch, guys. Let me tell you how the switch function will work. I want to derive dname with switch. Dname with switch. Dname with switch. So just how can I write it? So just take switch function. So in the switch function, on which column you need to write the condition? I want to derive the dname using department number. Dname we need to derive using what? Department number column. Go and write on which column you need to write the condition. Department number column I need to write the condition. When department number is returning as 10. When department number is returning as 10, let me write it in second line so that I'll get some space. When department number is coming as 10, what I want to show in the output? I want to show sales in the output, comma, value 2. Value 2. When department number is coming as 20, what I want to show in the output? Sales, marketing, or else HR, guys. Second one is HR. When it is HR. So then value 3. So when department number equal 30, what I want to show in the output? The result I want to show is marketing. Marketing. The last condition is else is there. You can just go and write else, guys. Else condition. I can just go and write else unknown. Unknown. Just close this. Close this. Only one bracket. Close this. Look at this. This formula, both will give same results. Look at this. Both are giving same results to you. So what it will do is it will even execute row by row, new column. So it will check up switch department number equal to 10. So it will take department number 10 equal to 10. Yes, true. It will show sales. Let's take this row 20 equal to 10, false. Then it will go here 20 equal to 20, true. It will show this. And let's take 50. 50 equal to 10, false. Then it will go to the next 50 equal to 20, false. Then it will go to the next condition 50 equal to 30, false. When if any one of this condition is not satisfying, it will go and return unknown in the output. So on which column you need to write the condition? Select the column. When department number equal to 10, what you want? When department number equal to 20, what you want? When department number equal to 30, what you want? When any one of this condition is not satisfying, what you want? On else condition. See how simple it is. So when compared to this dname, you written a longer code. Here it is simple code, switch, guys. The same way, so you derived salary range right here. So 3 conditions. Instead of going with nested if, we can even derive with switch, guys. How to derive with switch? Let's go and write the formula. Select the oldest EMP table. Click on new column. I'll derive salary range with switch. This time I'll go and derive salary range with switch. So if you want to derive salary range with switch, so you can go and use switch function. Let me go to the next line. I can take switch. I want to write the condition here. On which column? I want to write the condition on salary column this time. Go and write salary column, comma, when salary value. So value is less than 1000. Look at this. When I write less than 1000, it is throwing an error. So this time it is not equal to conditions. Switch will always test for equivalence conditions, guys. In the switch, when it is equal to condition, you can write the column name directly here, and you can write the equal to conditions. If salary is 1000, it will work. It will work. If salary is 1000, what you want to show? Low salary. But the condition is not equal to here. So only not for the 1000 I want to show low salary. When the salary values are less than 1000, I want to show low salary. Switch, if you write a column name, you can write equal to conditions only. If you want to write other than equal to conditions, so if you want to write other than equal to conditions, you need to start with true, guys. Switch always test for equal to condition. So if you want to write other than equal to condition, you need to start with true. Let me give here. Switch, I need to start with true. Once you start with true, now go and write the condition what you want. I can write salary less than 1000. This time, instead of writing, I'm not writing salary column here. I'm not writing less than 1000 here. I'm just writing true here, and I'm writing my condition. If this condition is true, what you want in the output? Low salary, comma. So if this condition is false, what I want to check another condition. Salary is greater than or equal to 3000. If this condition is true, what you want in the output? High salary. High salary. And at the last, I can write my else condition. Else condition. In the else, I can go and write medium salary, guys. Medium salary. Just close this. Whenever you want to write a condition other than equal to, so when it is a equal to condition, just write the column equal to 10, what you want. This column equal to 20, what you want. Column equal to 30, what you want. When this column is not satisfying any conditions, what you want, you can write it. So when it is other, switch will always test. When you write the column, always test for equal to only. When you want other than equal to, what you need to write? First start with true and write your condition. Now it will even execute row by row, guys. It will take salary 2450. True means we're just asking to go next. So 2450 is less than 1000. False. 2450 is not less than 1000. False. When it is false, it will go and evaluate this expression. 2450 is it greater than 3000? Again false. When it is false, it will return this value, medium salary. It will execute row by row, guys. Now it will take second row. 5000. 5000. True means we are asking just go next. 5000. Is it less than 1000? Is it less than 1000? What? 5000 is less than 1000? False. It will go and check this. 5000 is greater than or equal to 3000? True. It will return high salary. It will execute row by row and it will give the values. This time it will take 800, guys. True. It will go here. 800 is less than 1000. Yes, condition is true. It will return low salary in the output. Right? So like this, we can even write multiple conditions with the switch easily. Equal to conditions, just write the column, write it. Other than equal to conditions, write the true. Write other than equal to conditions, write your values what you want. This is all about logical functions, guys. Anybody have any questions?
Can we see all these calculated columns in Power Query?
Sorry?
We created all these columns, right, sir, with the help of functions. So can we see this in Power Query?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay. I mean, it's not showing in Power Query, sir. Extra tables like we created.
No. Whatever columns you derived in Power Pivot, they will not show in Power Query. I even explain in the introduction class itself. They will not show. Whatever the new columns you derived here, that columns will not show in the Power Query. If you want, you can derive this outputs in the Power Query. The column outputs, what you are getting, you can derive it there. But what columns you derived, that columns you cannot see it there.
Okay. And one more question is like we created all these columns, sir. So with these functions, can we use in measures?
We can use it. You can use it. So if there is any requirement while deriving a measure, if you want any function